Lord and of great power. His understanding is infinite. And so he reminds us that we have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. And to illustrate that, he says in verse 4, he telleth the number of the stars. Now, no man knows how many stars there are. It was in 150 BC, there's a Greek astronomer by the name of Archippus, and he counted 850 stars. Now, how would you do that? Because this is what I'd do. I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 850 stars he counted. About 300 years later, and 150 AD, another Greek astronomer by the name of Ptolemy, he counted 1,022. So he got an extra 172 stars. Maybe his eyes were better, it was a clearer night, or he was standing on a mountain, I don't know, but he got some extra stars. In 1608, with the invention of the telescope, Galileo, he counted 30,145 stars. But today, scientists tell us we really don't know how many. There are billions of stars, and we don't know how many there are. But God does. We have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. And that's pretty amazing. And says he calleth them all by their name. Now, we only have 3 children. Our youngest is Joy. And sometimes I call her Faith by mistake. And, she corrects me. My youngest is Faith. And sometimes I call her Joy. I do that one on purpose because it aggravates her. Okay, I'll be honest. And so she corrects me. And I have a son. Now, if I call him Joy or Faith, that's not good at all, But I have 3 kids and I can't keep their names straight. But God not only knows how many stars there are, he knows every one of their names. And he knows your name. He knows where you live. He knows what you're facing. He knows what you're going through. Spurgeon said this, he who counts the stars and calls them by their names is in no danger of forgetting his own children. He goes on and says he knows your case as thoroughly as if you were the only creature he ever made or the only saint he ever loved. And so he reminds us that we have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. A God who knows the number of the stars and every one of their names, and he knows your name. And then in verse 3, he says this, and we have a God that healeth the broken in heart. Now, again, this is my first time here, and I'm just learning your names and getting acquainted with you. But I'd like to share with you a lesson about the fact that we have a God. A great God, a powerful God, an infinite God, and a God that can heal the broken heart. So perhaps someone's here, your heart might be breaking because of sorrow. The word sorrow appears about 100 times in the Bible. Maybe somebody you love has recently passed away. It's interesting in the book of Genesis that Isaac mourned the death of his mother for 3 years. And so there may be someone whose heart's breaking. I want to remind you of a simple truth, that we have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. A God who knows the number of the stars and every one of their names. And if your heart's breaking because of sorrow, we have a God that can heal the broken heart. Or maybe it's a matter of sickness. Maybe you or someone you love has just found out they have cancer, and it's breaking your heart. The reason my wife wasn't able to travel with us this morning, or this week, or this trip, is our youngest daughter. My son, he's in Pennsylvania, he's a teacher. My daughter's in Florida, oldest daughter. Faith is our piano player. I mentioned to someone, our people think she's the pastor because they always say, what would your dad think about this? All right. And she loves the Lord. And she's picked up something called POTS syndrome. And she's still working full time. But when she comes home from work, sometimes she needs help in the house because she can barely walk. She passes out often. We're praying, and we're trying this and doing that, and she's gone to numerous doctors. And as a father, I love my daughter, and I'd rather be sick than have her be sick. And so perhaps your heart is breaking because either you found out you have something or someone you love, and your heart's breaking. But I want to remind you that we have a God that can heal the broken heart, because we have a great God, a powerful God, an infinite God, a God who knows the number of the stars that no man knows, and every one of their names, and he knows what you're facing and going through. Or maybe it's the matter of sadness. Some things haven't worked out the way you thought they were going to be. Perhaps that person that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, they took off, and your heart's broken. I want to remind you, we have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God, a God who knows the number of the stars and every one of their names. And he knows your name and what you're facing. Or maybe it's a spiritual. And you might have a loved one, maybe a mom or dad, or a brother or sister, or maybe a child that has gotten away from the Lord and it's breaking your heart. I want to encourage you to keep praying for them, keep loving them, keep talking to them. But even more so, I want to remind you that we have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. A God who knows the number of the stars and every one of their names. And we have a God that can heal the broken heart. There's a song written in 1975. Perhaps you've heard it. It goes something like this. Are you tired of chasing pretty rainbows? Are you tired of spinning round and round? Wrap up all the shattered dreams of your life, and at the feet of Jesus lay them down. Give them all, give them all. Give them all to Jesus, shattered dreams, broken hearts, wounded lives. Give them all, give them all. Give them all to Jesus, and he will turn your sorrow into joy. I don't know most of your names. I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're facing. But I do know this. We have a great God. We have a powerful God. We have an infinite God. We have a God that knows the number of the stars and every one of their names. And we have a God that knows your name, who knows where you live, who knows what you're facing, who knows what you're going through. And we have a God that can heal the broken heart. George Mueller said this: "It's wondrous what God can do with a broken heart if he gets all the pieces." The Bible tells us to cast all our care upon him, for he cares for us. I don't know what you're going through, but I do know this. We have a great God, a powerful God, an infinite God, a God who knows the number of the stars and every one of their names. And we have a God that can heal the broken heart. Again, it's a privilege to be with you, and